Our painting today is called Autumn's Garden Gate. Our paints today are burnt sienna or rust, burnt umber or brown, orange, grass green, sap green, light green permanent, crimson or red, light blue violet, medium yellow, golden yellow or yellow ochre, gray, black, and white. The brushes that I used was a number 18 bristle brush, a 10/0 liner brush, 5/8 angle brush, and a number 4 flat. I also used a pencil and a ruler. The canvas we'll be using today is a 12 by 12, stretch, primed, and ready to go. I'm going to use my ruler. I'm going to come up, let's just say about 2.5 inches. I'm just going to mark it here, and I'm going to mark 2.5 inches here. And then I'm just going to come across. Okay, so from the top I came down 3 inches. So I'm 2.5 inches here and 3 there. At this point, I'm just going to go up about from here to here, about halfway. I'm about middle of my canvas. This way, I'm about middle. And I'm just going to draw me a little line. And then I think I'm going to come over about 2 inches. And then I'm going to come over here with a 2-inch mark. We're just going to kind of come around and connect these rounded. Sorry, I got to turn it sideways so I can. Okay, so bring this up just a little bit more. Okay, and that is the start of our gate. So I can just bring this down. I don't have to, not really worried about a ruler. I'm just bringing a line down here so I'll know that this is the gate, and here's the gate. Alright, so that's our drawing. I'm going to come with my 5/8 angle brush. I have light blue violet and white on my palette. And I'm just going to come in with the violet, and I'm just going to start putting paint down. That's a little darker than what I want, so I'm just going to bring some white in here, make it lighter than that. And we're just going to come around our pencil marks if we can. Just coming up to that fence line, come around with my angle brush, that really helps. And I've got some pencil marks in there, you know, it gets into the paint, but it's not going to hurt anything because that's going to be covered up. If you bump into those lines, it's not really going to matter. But you don't want to try to completely erase them because you do want to know where they're at. Okay, I'm just going to pick up some white on my brush, and I'm just going to kind of come in and let's see if we can just rub some of these in. We don't really, just doing some streaks, get us some little cloud going in there. That I don't like it, I can just take it out. All I'm doing is laying some paint down and just kind of lightly going over it. Make it look like little streaky clouds in the sky. Alright, I have my number 4 flat brush. I've got medium yellow, sap green, light green permanent, grass green, brown, and golden yellow on my palette. And of course I want this dry. So I'm just going to pick in, I'm going to come in with some of this brown, and I'm just going to kind of tap a little bit around. I don't want a whole lot of brown, I just want a little bit to lay it down. You can use a bristle brush if you want to. I just like the feel of the smaller brush, especially in this little of an area. And it doesn't really matter where you put your brown at. You can just do your own little thing. I'm just putting some for shadow. I've washed and dried my brush, and now I'm going to pick up some of my sap green, and I'm just going to start tapping some around in different spots. It doesn't have to be no certain place to put it. I do want to come off my edges and up at my top a little bit. Now I'm just going to pick up some of my light green permanent and tap some of that in, just to get some different colors in of green. Got some grass green here. And if I'm coming to that line, so it doesn't matter. I've got some golden yellow here, and I may wait till my golden yellow, well, it doesn't matter. I was going to say I could wait till it dries, but I'm not really worried about it. We just want color on our palette to look like we got some grasses, hedges here. And it's just pick up whatever color you want, put it down where you want. I can pick up a little white with that. Got some golden yellow and a little white here, because I want different shades. So I can tap in a little white there. And we may come down with another coat, but right now we just want to get some of that green down. Same way over here, I'm just going to start tapping down some green. I got my sap green, and I'm going over my fence. That's okay, I can bring that back. Picked up some grass green. It doesn't matter what color green you pick up, or the yellow, or where you lay it. It's just where you want to put it down. It's kind of there's no brainer to it. You don't even have to think about it. You can just lay it down. So that just gives us our background, and if we, I know as it dries we may see other spots because I see some right in there that just needs a little. And we'll just come in with some different lighter tones, but it needs to dry first. Okay, I have my number 18 bristle brush, and I have gray on my palette. And I'm just going to come in and start laying some gray around. I may use a different brush when I get around up here to do, I may do my angle brush, but right now I just want to get some color on, so that's where I'm headed. And I may not even worry about it, I may just go in and fill in. See what you can do with a big brush. I do want to get that line closed up. Alright, so we're going to come on down here, lay down some gray. So I had several, this I knew would be my last fall painting that I was going to do. I know it's not in the series, but that's okay. I love doing fall. So I decided, there was two pictures that I look at a picture, I don't really do it like they do it. I may change it around some. Anyway, I looked at this one and I thought, I looked at two, not this one. I looked at two and thought, well, I wonder which one, I don't know which one I want to do. So I asked Daniel, I said, Daniel, which one of these paints should I do? And before I could show him the two that I wanted to show him, he seen this one. And he said, paint this one. He said, that pops. So I'm painting this picture because of Daniel. It's the one he picked out. So the two I got he didn't even care nothing about. I do want to go down with my on this. I want to come down. If I can get this up here. I didn't think about that up there, but I'm thinking about it here. I want it to go down. So I'm going to bring my gray in, and I'm going to go this way this time, and I'm just going to come up to that line. I just don't want any I'm leaving probably about a 2 each on each side. If it goes over, if you want to paint the whole thing, that's you, I don't care. I'm not doing it, but you can do it. I don't care. Alright, that's just our base coat. It's completely dry. You'll see a spot right here. Don't worry about that. It's just when I wash my brush, it splashed on it when I dried it. But it's going to get covered up, so it's not a big deal. I have my 5/8 angle brush, and I have white on my palette. And so, of course, you know, anytime you go to paint on a white canvas, you got to have some, and you want to paint white, you got to put something under it. And so I'm using my gray. I am just coming in with my angle brush now because I do want to be a little more careful. And this probably will have to have 2 coats on it. but I just want to get it on first. I'm just trying to get it on there, and then I just pull it down because I do want it to go in one direction. But to get it on here, I gotta kind of rub it in there. Now this is why Daniel liked it, is because of the white. It's acting like it wants to dry a little fast on me, so I'm just going to wet my brush and dry it off. Let me see if I can get that a little better. Some of this doesn't have, is going to be covered up too, but in order to know what I'm covering up, I need to pass some fence up there because you don't know how high or low it's going to come till you get to till I get to painting it anyway. Now I'm just going to pick up some, well, let's just see how it goes. I'm just going to put some white over here. I think I'm probably going to put white over the whole thing. And then we'll come back in with some other colors. I'm just laying my brush flat and just rubbing it on there. Pick up a little bit of this gray and just kind of come in here and just let it mix on my canvas while it's wet still. And I may still have to come back and put in another white coat just because in spots, I don't know, because white is hard to cover up on that gray. So I'm just coming in and just putting some, just rubbing it down some. And this may take care of what it, if not, I can always come back and put some more of that white in. Okay, so I'm here at the top again, and I'm just going to come back in here with some, I'm going to try some white and some golden yellow, and I just want to tap it a little bit in spots. Let's just grab some golden yellow first. Pull in a little yellow here. Okay, so I have some light permanent green and a little white on my brush too. So just coming in with a little, where I see some, maybe some canvas or some blue underneath, maybe just putting in a little more light. I've got some of my Sap Green with a little white. Just want a little color in some spots. Same way over here. Grab some of my golden yellow and just tap it in. I'll grab a little yellow, go under there too, just medium yellow. And then I'll grab a little white with this golden yellow. I'm going to pick up a little more of this white with this golden yellow so I can get a little lighter right in here. Let me just put a few of them around. And then if I think I put too much, I can just bring some green and lighten it up a little bit, or I mean darken it up a little bit. And this green has some of that color, so it's fine with me. So that is my background. Okay, I'm coming back in here with my angle brush, my white, and I'm going to work on this top right now. I'm going to bring some gray and some white, mix it, and that's going to be too big of a brush. I'm coming with my number 4. I've got some gray and white, and I'm going to come under about 1/4 of an inch, just come down, and I'm just going to rub that in. And that just kind of gives us a start of where our fence is. Okay, I'm going to pick up that white and gray again. I'm going to mix a little bit more. You can get it as light or dark as you want. That's up to you. I'm trying to make my paintbrush as flat as I can, and then I'm just going to come up real gently over the top of my gate with my gray and white. Okay. Shadow in. I'm going to pick up tiny little bit of black with this on my and I'm just trying to flatten my brush out again and just trying to come up under here and give it a little more, maybe a little more black, a little more shadow right in there. And I may end up coming back with more. We'll see. I'm back with my angle brush, and I'm going to try to work in little spots as of right now. So I'm going to go ahead and come to a long one right in here. That's where my door would be. And I'm just bringing down the paint. Filling this one in again. Okay, so I'm going to take some of my white and a little bit of gray, mix it together, and I'm going to use my angle brush, but I'm going to try to wipe it off. I got too much paint on there. I'm just going to go to the ends. No, I won't. Just stick my hand in it. So let's see if I can, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to grab my white and gray, and about where I want my fence to come down, and I'm going to do it very lightly as I can. It doesn't have to be straight, as you can tell. I don't do straight. And that just gives us an idea of where. Now I'm not going to worry about down here as far as what I'm going to do up here. because it's different. Okay, and then we can just bring in, make it look sort of like lines. Doesn't have to be perfect. We can bring in some black in here. And I'm probably going to wait till some of this dries to bring in more black, because right now I don't want to smear my white too much. So I've just basically got my idea where my fence line's going to go. Okay, let's grab some of this white and gray, and then I'm just going to come across my fence up here. I have to grab a little more gray. I'm trying to do it lightly. There we go. Like I said, we'll come back in and do more details as it dries. I'm getting that gray and black, whatever I have on my brush, I'm getting that off, and I'm coming back in here with more white. Okay, I know I've got something else to do here, but I really am going to have to let this kind of dry so that I can get the idea of what I'm going to do there. But what I am going to do is bring my gray in right here. If I can get it flatter. I'm going to bring in right down just to get an idea where it's got to go. Same way over here. I'm just going to skip a little bit of room, and I'm not coming all the way down to the bottom here. I'm just coming off about a ½ an inch. And I'm just going to finish painting white over here. All these brush marks out of there because I don't want them brush marks. Alright. I'm going to come back in with that gray and white. And again, I'm going to try to flatten it out as quick, low as I can get it. And I'm just going to go up here on top. I want a little more gray, I think, on that one. And we'll come right in here. Come right across. To worry about that. Coming down. And we'll just do these as thin as we can get them. And that's just giving us an idea where that's got to go. Okay, like I told you, I have to have it dry at this point for me, because I will make a mess in here if I don't. Well, we're waiting on that to kind of dry. I could dry it, but I'm going to use some white and some gray, and I'm going to come in here and I'm going to probably pick up a little more white. Some spots we want it darker, some spots we want it whiter. So I'm just going to come in here with some white. I just kind of want some shadows to fall across our sidewalk here. And we'll just pick up a little gray, and we'll come in here and this little gray down. We may come in with some different colors too, so I might just wait at this point. I'm gonna come into here with my black and do it very lightly, and I got it just on the tip. Right where my sidewalk is. Alright, again, I'm I've still got black on it, so it doesn't much matter. I'm picking up some gray. And I'm going to, where I've got this line, I'm just going to come up about a ½ an inch and come across. Make these kind of connect.